Hey, you know what? You want to avoid stacking up those losses. You want to avoid stacking up losses, staying in the losing position. Don't get me wrong. We talk a lot on this channel about staying healthy. Make sure you're pursuing your goals, which is having you win that race. And I know I don't talk from a competitive standpoint, especially with the topics in my channel. I don't talk about so much a win loss until you're talking about that internal struggle. We talk about how to prevail over all these other obstacles that you face on the outside. We talk about how to improve that self talk. That's an inner battle that no one's immune to. Anybody can face. But we're just talking about losses in general. What do you mean losses, Ayn? What do you feel like you're losing at? You feel like you're in a one-sided relationship where it's 90% 10, 95% 5. You're giving all the time, and to a degree you feel like you're being manipulated. You feel like altercations are popping off around you, and you seem to be into it with people. Then when you go off on your own, you kind of in your emotions because you're just like, man, why is this happening to me? Why am I having these difficult situations arise? I'm really a good person. I'm really trying to, just do my best. Tired of people dumping on you. Tired of being that listening ear, but then when it's time for you to talk, you don't feel like you have a listening ear. You Are these the situations that you feel like you're losing out in? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm referring to when we're talking about a win and losing situation. Does it make me feel like I've lost or I'm lost? I reverse the words. I'm at a loss and I feel lost. What are you gonna do about that? Healthy, mind you. Well, I would say the first step is recognizing that you're losing in these situations. See how to turn that around. Do I need to devote a little less time to these losing situations? They're one sided. Do I need to speak up for myself? What can I do? Remember, just like I said in a lot of my videos, especially some of those older ones, no matter how little control you think that you have some degree of control in the situation. What are you going to do about it? Healthy. What are you going to do about it so you can reposition yourself to be in a better position so you don't feel like you're at a loss? Feel like your job is a dead end? Okay, what can I do to feel like I'm doing something that's worthwhile that I want to do? You know, one of the things that helped me, man, this these flies. You can tell I get agitated easily. That's how I'm able to make all the topics in these videos. People agitate me greatly, and I try to stay out of that zone of agitation. Was this fly flying around here bugging me? But I think about it even when I've been on a job that I absolutely despised, or maybe I was at work, and it just felt really ho hum. It really felt unfulfilling, and I didn't feel satisfied. What is your passion? What's your passion for what you want to do? And it doesn't have to just be a 9 to 5. I can assure you, when you find your passion in whatever you're doing, everything else will seem like side activities. That's what a lot of this boils down to. This is a lot of the reasons why we feel undervalued, we feel underappreciated by the people that we're dealing with because we're not on a level playing ground. We're not even in the right playing field. One of the things that I found once I started living in my purpose of doing what I wanted to do in regards to pursuing my own goals and making them a reality was the things that bothered me no longer bothered me because I was learning how to make healthy choices. Am I perfect? Nope. Am I in the perfect position? Nope. Am I in the best position that I envision myself in? Nope. Still a long ways to go. But it was a battle that I learned how to fight, and I learned how to fight it in a positive way. So I was on the winning end of the situation. Did it involve me stepping over and running over people? No, it didn't. Did it involve me barking at people like how they were barking? No, it didn't. It just allowed me to realize who and what I was dealing with. And all of this doesn't have to be people. This could be, like I said, down to just your position up off in life. And what am I going to do about it? Being realistic, setting realistic goals on how I can do this a step at a time. Realizing that patience comes with pursuing your goals, giving yourself time, not beating up on yourself. What type of self-talk are you doing? All of this stuff is what puts you in a winning position so you're able to feel better and you don't feel like you're losing. It's more than just feeling like you're winning. You have to be winning. How do you win? Well, it comes across with you crossing that finish line on some of those goals. How do you win in anything else? How do you win in a race? How do you win in any sort of competition? And keep in mind, like I told you, I'm not a competitive person. This is not necessarily competing against other people. These are the things that you want to do. How many times can you cross that finish line? See, once you start putting these things and putting these things in alignment, getting lazy there with my speech. How you like, you start putting things in alignment up for yourself, other things will fall into place on what is and what isn't important. It isn't important to you. So things that tend to waste your time, fall by your wayside, they're dead ends, they don't go anywhere. They have no choice but to move on because you're prioritizing other things in your life. So this is how you get out of that losing position. This is how you get back on track on fulfilling your purpose and doing what you want to do. First, you have to find out what it is that you want to do. And it doesn't just have to be in regards to work. That's the reason why I talk so general in regards to goals. And like I said, goals don't have to be big old accomplishments, just huge successes that, borderline on being unrealistic. You can have those things set as your long-term goals, but that's the reason why you have your short-term goals. Start with things that are small. Start with stuff that you can accomplish daily. Start with things, and everything doesn't have to be on a monetary level either. Start with things where you can just accomplish at the end of this day and go, look, hey, I did that. I want to take it a little further tomorrow. Whatever it is that you're wanting to do. That's the reason why I talk so much about research when I'm talking about researching things that you want to do, because it's free, it's easy. Plus, that really gets down to the nitty gritty of determining whether you want to do something. If it's something that you want to pursue, it's doing research up off in it. So that's going to give you a wide berth on things to deal with in regards to finding your passion. I just speak on my passion a lot because I know what my passion is. And I'm living in my passion through what you see me doing. It's made the other things around me that much more fulfilling. Man, I don't know if that was a wasp or I don't want to be so caught up talking, end up stung out here. Have to truly end these videos. But that's my take on it. I just want to take time out to discuss that with y'all today. Stay encouraged, avoid being discouraged. I'm Aim. Y'all have a good one.